from McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jed Thomas alongside my partner Jared Fowler as we get set for North Dakota High School girls basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Grand Forks Red River Rough Riders. Good evening, folks. We've got a great game in store for you here. Deacons versus Rough Riders, a clash of two undefeated teams. Both are 2-0 in conference play and overall. And Jared, tell us who are going to be some of the key players for both these teams tonight.
Well, on the Rough Rider side of thing, it'll be Lexi Robson leading the way. Last game, she scored 26 points and was a huge offensive threat. Alongside her will be Hannah Arison, who got 13 rebounds last game, and she'll just be a huge defense help. On the other side of things, on the Deacons, it'll be Sarah Jacobson, and she's just been consistently putting up points the last couple of years. Alongside her, Lauren Rotenda. She's a senior, and she will be a big help for the Deacons.
Yes, for the Deacons, Sarah Jacobson, just a huge threat. She's committed to play basketball for NDSU. Her brother, AJ, of course, plays for NDSU, and she led the Deacons to a boys basketball title in 2013. Also, you can look at Lauren Rotunda. She's committed to play for UMary, so right there, two college commits for the Deacons. They're going to be huge. Deacons are known for offense, and that is what has gotten them to 45 straight victories in the last few years. That includes 2 back-to-back state titles. The Deacons, I think it's safe to say, have really had a dynasty going these last few years. But look for Red River to really challenge that winning streak tonight. As we said, they're 2-0, and they have got some offensive firepower themselves, putting up 83 points in their last game. We're going to take a break here for the national anthem, but we will be right back for starting lineups, so stay tuned.
For tonight's Eastern Conference Girls Basketball game, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Red River Rough Riders, and their home team, Shanley Deacons. Shanley High School campus is tobacco-free facility, so we ask that you refrain from smoking on the school grounds during your visit this evening. Concession stand and restrooms here at Shanley High School are located in the commons area. At this time, we ask that you please rise as will lead us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father, you showed your power and love by creating us, show them even more by recreating us in your Son, Jesus. And tonight we thank you for this time of recreation. Be with us, watch over us, guide us, protect us, keep the players of good health. Reward them for their efforts tonight. Let everything we do tonight be pleasing in your eyes. And when the evening is through, help us to reach our homeward destinations in safety. Pray this in the name of your Son, Jesus, by the power of your Holy Spirit. You are God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. At this time, I'd like to draw your attention to the scores table. A Shanley senior basketball player, Ellen Erie, will read the EC Sportsmanship Creed.
The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches.
All right, welcome back to the McCormick Gymnasium here. We're going to have starting lineups in just a few seconds here. We're getting ready for Deacons versus Rough Riders girls basketball. As we mentioned earlier, the Deacons have a 45-game winning streak at stake tonight. They're going to be looking to defend that. And the Rough Riders, of course, just itching to break that streak.
Points will be done in alternating fashion. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Red River Rough Riders.
All right, first up, we've got the visiting Red River Rough Riders. Starting for them will be Allison Hillebrand at guard.
For the Deacons, starting the guard at 5'9".
And for the Deacons, starting number 12, a senior, Sarah Jacobson.
And the other guard for the Riders, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Hannah Arison.
And another guard for the Rough Riders, a senior, number 21, Hannah Arison.
And the other guard for the Deacons, a 5'8" senior, number 13.
A guard for your Deacons, number 14, Ellen Erie.
And another guard for the Riders, a 5'7" junior, number 15, Lexi Robson.
And another guard for the Rough Riders, a junior, number 15, Lexi Robson.
And another guard for the Deacons, a 5'6" senior, number 23.
And another senior for your Deacons, number 23, Annie Swenson.
And forward for the Riders, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Mari Rustabaki.
At forward for the Rough Riders, a senior, number 10, Mari Rustabaki.
And forward for the Deacons, a 6' senior, number 10.
And a 6' senior for your Deacons, number 24, Lauren Rotunda.
And forward for the Riders, a 5'9" junior, number 24, Danica Chemnitz.
And at forward for the Rough Riders, a junior, number 24, Danica Chemnitz.
And at center for your Deacons, a 6'3" junior, number 32, Emily Dietz.
Deacons do have a lot of height up front, as Jared mentioned, with Emily Dietz. She comes in at 6'3". Also look for Lauren Rotunda and Sierra Berg, both of them being 6 foot. We are just a few seconds away from starting this one. All right, folks. And we are underway at McCormick Gymnasium. The Deacons win the tip-off, and that one goes back to Jacobson. Jacobson double team. She finds Erie. Erie looking now. She has Swenson on the perimeter. Deacons trying to set something up. Ball comes back to Erie. Feeds it back to Swenson. They lose that one. It's a struggle for the ball. Erie dives and gets that one back to Swenson. That one off the hands of Jacobson and goes out of bounds. Tough possession early for the Deacons.
Great effort by Ellen Erie to dive on the floor to get that ball.
Rough Riders playing some very solid defense right now. Watch that double team on Jacobson. Jacobson finds Dietz. Back to Jacobson, who trips, and there will be a foul there.
Yeah, that'll be on number 10, Mari Rustabaki.
Falls on number 10, Mari Rustabaki.
Jacobson just seemed to fall over the feet of Rustabaki. Wasn't really giving her much room. Rotunda now gives out one to Jacobson. Jacobson to Swenson. Deacons haven't been able to get a good look at a shot. Erie now to Rotunda. Rotunda at the point, gives it back to Erie. Jacobson thinking about the shot, but goes back, and that one almost taken away by Robson. Good awareness by Rotunda to get back to it. Erie now to Jacobson. Takes the shot, and it is just short. Rotunda's there for the rebound. She can't get it. Dietz, Rotunda, and there's a point for the Deacons. They take the 2-0 lead off a layup from Rotunda. Red River now trying to do something. Robson has that one taken away by Rotunda, and now it's Jacobson dribbling up court. She goes for the layup, and it's true. 4-0 the lead for Shanley. Red River trying to calm things down now. Robson carries. And that one's blown dead. Looks like a foul there. And that foul's going to be on Dietz. That's her first foul of the night. That one inbounded and just goes off the back of a Deacon player. Jacobson on the fast break, lays up, and it's good. Jacobson already with 4 points tonight.
Great start by the Deacons. Already put up 6 points.
Arison now carries. Robson, that one just off the rim, and guess who's got it? It's Jacobson. Over to Swenson. She's got a good look, and that one just off. Watch Swenson on those three-point shots. She is deadly. Deacons now resetting to Rotunda. Rotunda for the field goal, and that one's good. An 8-0 start for the Deacons draws the timeout from Red River.
Wow, the Deacons really having a quick start there, but most of all, it's been coming off of the Red River's turnovers. They've already had 2 turnovers in the game, and that's led to some points for the Deacons.
Definitely. Red River, you take a look at this replay here, the Deacons really are just in control. Jacobson finds Rotunda for the easy shot, and the quick 8-0 lead. Well, as we said, Red River has that offensive potential and firepower, but as Jared did mention, the turnovers have been the struggle. Right now, they're just taking that time out to try to calm things down. And if you're Coach Kent Ripplinger for Red River, what are you telling your girls right now, down 8 points so fast?
They've came out in this game, and the Deacons have shocked them so far. They just got to calm down, get their passing down, and get some shots up.
Very intimidating playing against these Deacons. Just about ready to get set here again. It'll be Rustabaki inbounding now for Red River. Gives that one to Arison. Arison over to Robson. Red River getting set now. Arison takes it. Feeds that one to Chemnitz. Arison now. Red River trying to do something. Arison and Robson just passing back and forth. Shot clock winding down. Robson for 3. Just off the rim, but a good rebound there by Rustabaki. Red River can't really get a clean shot away right now. That one up, and it's good! Robson for 3.
Good answer by the Rough Riders to put up some points on the board.
Jacobson takes it now for the Deacons. She's got Swenson. Swenson thinking about the shot, but backs off. Swenson and Jacobson going back and forth here. Erie is open on the far side of the court, but Jacobson gives it Swenson. She takes the shot, and it's good for 3. Annie Swenson with 3 points, and I am willing to bet you will hear that a decent amount tonight. So deadly outside the perimeter. Robson draws the double team, and the Deacons use it to their advantage, take the ball away. Jacobson dribbles in, throws that one up, and it just goes off the rim. Red River carries it in now. Arison driving into the zone, and going to draw a foul there. And that's going to be on number 23, Annie Swenson. Not sure what that is. You're going to have to bear with us here. Jared's a soccer player, and I'm a debater, so we are not too well versed in basketball, but we'll try our best here. Robson now has it. Good pick there. And a travel going to be called now on Red River.
Yeah, that'll be number 15, Lexi Robson, her first foul of the game.
Jacobson has it now. Sends that one to Erie. Now over to Swenson. Swenson to Dietz. Dietz puts that one up, but does not have enough height. That one just sails below the net. Rustabaki taking it for Red River. Has Robson. Slow start offensively for Red River. That one almost taken away by Rotunda. And there's a foul. Coach Jacobson looks a little confused about that one. Couple of early fouls here called on both teams. Refs really not letting too much go on.
Already a second foul for Annie Swenson there.
Arison goes to the paint, sends that one over to Hillebrand. Hillebrand on the perimeter now. That one to Arison. Now to Robson, who corrals a wild pass. Arison takes at the top of the key, shot clock winding down, and that one goes out of bounds. That'll be Deacon ball.
That'll already be another turnover by the Rough Riders. They've got to stop these if they want to get back in this game.
Deacons really in control, playing great defense. Red River has got to figure that out. Dietz now with it to Erie. Erie to Jacobson. To Swenson for another three. And she's got it. Annie Swenson with her 6th point of the game. Arison now for Red River. Drives forward. And that one just bounces off. Tough break for the Rough Riders. Jacobson carries for the layup, and it's true. 16-3 the lead. Robson now driving, sends that one back to Hillebrand. Hillebrand out top to Arison. That one over to Robson. Takes the shot, just off the rim. Dietz with the rebound, feeds it to Jacobson. Jacobson to Erie, who can't corral it. Robson and Erie fighting on the ground. That's going to be jump ball. It's Red River basketball on the alternating possession. Substitution now. Schreiner and Bohm come in for Red River. Arison to Bohm, back to Arison. Arison double teamed, had Schreiner. Schreiner keeps it in bounds, but Rotunda steals that one away. Rotunda now to Jacobson. Jacobson out to Swenson. Swenson back to Jacobson. And it looks like Jacobson may have stepped out of bounds there. It'll be Red River ball.
Checking in for the Riders, number 22, Kylie Dvorak.
Kylie Dvorak now coming in for the Rough Riders. Rustabaki now feeds to Arison. Red River needs points badly. Arison at the top. Red River just passing it around. Can't seem to get any clear looks. Bohm with it now to Rustabaki, and Rustabaki goes up. She can't come away with anything. Another tough break for the Rough Riders. They've had a lot of shots that look like they're going in and just bounce right out. Swenson to Dietz. Dietz to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Swenson. Red River got to force some turnovers here. Shot clock winding down. Dietz takes it, and it bounces just off. Good rebound there from Arison.
It'll be a foul there on number 12, Sarah Jacobson.
That'll be Jacobson's first foul.
Number 12, Sarah Jacobson, that's her first 14th foul. Rider basketball on the baseline.
Rider basketball now. And Arison carries now. Rough Riders have had a lot of opportunities like this, but they haven't been able to capitalize. Good defense from Erie, but the Riders recover. Shot from Schreiner, and that goes off the basket. Jacobson takes it now, feeds to Rotunda, pass a bit in front of her, and she can't stay in bounds. Rough Rider basketball once again at the baseline. Bohm with it now. Over to Dvorak. Dvorak to Schreiner. Back to Bohm. Tries to give it to Rustabaki. Taken away by Ellen Erie. Deacons set up now. Erie to Swenson. Swenson. Over to Rotunda, back to Swenson. She takes the shot just off. Rotunda with the rebound. Can't put that one in. And now an opportunity for the Rough Riders, but the pass from Schreiner goes over the head of Dvorak. Red River has had a lot of wild passes. I don't know about you, Jared, but to me it looks like the Rough Riders are having some real trouble with jitters and some nervousness right now. A lot of wild plays that really are uncharacteristic of this team.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating coming against the Shanley Deacons, knowing them, and they're just going to have to get something going here.
Rough Riders with an opportunity. Arison had it. Deacon defense catches up, however, and now Red River back to trying to set something up. And that one goes off the hands of Schreiner. Deacon basketball, not what Red River needed at all.
Another turnover by the Rough Riders. That's already 5 this game.
We have 10-16 to go in this first half. Deacons in control, up 16-3. Offense has stalled out a little bit, but the defense has remained strong. That pass goes off the hands of Dietz. Red River basketball. Seen a few passes like that from Shanley. Really hasn't hurt them, however, as they're up big right now. Chemnitz and Arison going back and forth. Now it's Dvorak. Over to Schreiner. Back to Arison, over to Dvorak. Dvorak takes it, and that one just a little off mark. Rotunda now for the Deacons into the paint. Puts that one up just off the rim. And Rotunda with the foul.
Fouls on number 24, Lauren Rotunda. That's her first 15th foul.
That is Lauren Rotunda's first, and that is the Deacons' 5th team foul. Coming in now for Shanley is number 3, Drew Day, in relief of Annie Swenson. Bohm now over to Dvorak. Dvorak to Schreiner, who takes the 3. That one off target. Erie now with it. Gives it to Rotunda. Berg now, and she gets it. That'll be and 1. Sierra Berg will go to the line now.
Fouls on number 5, Kendra Bohm.
Good amount of fouls here to start the game. Things haven't looked too chippy, just a little contact.
Foul, Sierra Berg shooting 1.
This to make the lead 16. And it does. 19-3 now the lead for Shanley. Robson carries now to Bohm, to Schreiner. Back over to Robson. Schreiner to Bohm in the paint. Bohm. And that is 2 for the Rough Riders. And Chemnitz will go to the line now.
Some excellent passing there by the Rough Riders to put that up for and 1 situation.
It's exactly what Red River needed now. Makes the free throw, and that'll cut the lead to 13. Jacobson now. Good defense from Red River. That one just about taken away there by Hillebrand. Erie now to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Erie. Shot clock down to 5. Berg, and that one goes out of bounds. It will be Shanley ball, however, as that went off the hands of a Red River defender.
Checking in for the Deacons, number 32, Emily Dietz.
Emily Dietz comes in now for the Deacons. Drew Day will go to the bench. Jacobson gives that one to Rotunda, to Erie for 3. That one just off the rim. Red River with an opportunity. Hillebrand over to Robson. Robson has Schreiner open, doesn't see her. Hillebrand takes it. That one goes just over. Good job by Schreiner to keep it in bounds, but then she steps out. Deacon basketball.
Checking in for the Riders, number 10, Mari Rustabaki.
Mari Rustabaki comes in now as Kendra Bohm will leave. Rotunda inbounds, and Jacobson has it now. Pressure from Hillebrand. Jacobson dumps that one off to Erie, back to Jacobson. Drives forward, and a nice defensive play there. Chemnitz. Robson now for the layup. That one somehow doesn't go in. Struggle for the ball on the floor.
Jump ball.
That's going to be a jump ball for the Deacons as it's on a rotation.
Red River really putting some pressure on Sarah Jacobson there and causing them a turnover. That'll really help them this game.
Very common for Jacobson to draw the double team. She's a very effective passer, however, so it really puts a lot of these defenses out of place. Jacobson usually able to dump the ball off to an open player. Jacobson now to Rotunda for three. She gets it.
Rotunda for 3.
Deacons have done a great job putting up three. Riders now looking for something, and a block from Rotunda. Great defensive play there. Rotunda just put her hands up and knocked that pass down, but then a takeaway by Red River, and it's Hillebrand now. Schreiner to Chemnitz to Robson. Some nice passing. That shot by Schreiner off target in the hands of Sierra Berg. 22-6 the lead for the Deacons. Erie, that one just off the inside of the basket. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Robson carries now to Hillebrand for three, and it's in! A spark for Red River.
And she gets an and one, too.
Great swing of momentum for Red River. Hopefully they can do something with it now. Swenson in for the Deacons, Arison in for the Riders. To make the lead 12, she does it. Red River cuts the Deacon lead down. Shanley looking to respond now. Swenson with it, over to Dietz. Dietz back to Swenson. Deacons trying to find something. Great defense, though, from Red River. Jacobson over to Dietz. That one broken up by Red River, and Robson takes it now. A rush for the Riders. Robson takes the shot just off the basket, but they regain possession. Robson at the top of the key. Some nice passing for three just off the basket. Arison now over to Robson. Good defense from Shanley. Robson carries in. Over to Hillebrand for three, just over. That's going to be Red River basketball now. That one went out of bounds off a Deacon player. 22-10, 5:56 to go in the first. Arison to Hillebrand. Back to Arison. Over to Dvorak. Dvorak takes it for three, just off the rim. Red River shooting a lot of threes, in part due to Shanley's defense in the paint, not giving up anything. Jacobson over to Swenson, to Berg. Berg gives that one to Rotunda. She had an opportunity for three, but couldn't corral the ball. Tough break for Shanley. Jacobson for three, she gets it. 25-10 now for Shanley.
Excellent shot by Jacobson there. That was a long three, but she really capitalized on that.
Shot clock winding down. Great awareness from the senior. Rough Riders now will try to respond. Dvorak over to Hillebrand. Deacons quickly swarm to the ball. Arison now for 2, and that one goes in and out of the hoop. Another tough break for the Rough Riders. The shot from Rotunda, just off. Great play there by Swenson to keep the ball in the hands of the Deacons. And now it'll be a travel called against Shanley.
That'll be on number 23, Anna Swenson, already a third of the game.
There's another look at that Jacobson 3. Great technique and really clutch with that shot clock winding down. Hillebrand now gets the pick, takes the 3. That one off the backboard. Hillebrand has shot a lot of 3s. Not too many have hit the mark, however. And that's going to be a foul called against Red River. Looks like it'll be on Hannah Arison. That's her first of the game. Ellen Erie subs in for Shanley. And timeout Deacons. Well, we got 4:23 to go now in the first. The Deacons lead 25-10. We've seen some good offensive production out of Red River, but that Deacon defense has been stifling. What does Red River have to do to put more points on the board? Because they've certainly had the possessions.
Well, they've been putting together some pretty good passing plays, but the really thing killing them is their turnovers. They've got to quit that if they want to get back in this game.
Right, and all those three-point shots, it's really in large part due to the Deacon defense. You know, you try to get up close to the basket, go for the layup, and they just swarm. Big part of that is their height, and that is something that this Red River team lacks. They don't have a player over 5'10", and that has hurt them in the paint. Jacobson to inbound. Good coverage from Red River, but Jacobson finds Dietz. Now the Deacons set up. Erie to Rotunda, over to Dietz. Back out front to Rotunda. Inside to Jacobson, she takes it, and she's got it. 27-10 now. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Arison with it, over to Dvorak, to Hillebrand. Back out front to Arison. Rustabaki has it. A shot from Dvorak, and it's in! That'll be 3 for the Riders. Deacons looking to respond. Erie taking her time. Now Berg has it inside over to Dietz. Dietz sends that one off the backboard, just off target. Arison carries, goes up, and that one way off mark. Good defense from Shanley. As they'll get the ball now. Take a look at that replay there. The great 3 from the Rough Riders. That's what they've been doing all night. But you only make so many threes. Very tough shot, and that's why the score is 27-13. You got to go for more of the small 2-point shots inside. Travel there called against Deacons. Another opportunity for Grand Forks. Schreiner with it. Bohm out front to Robson. Over to Arison. Arison has not left the court much tonight. She has played a lot of minutes. Arison trying to find someone to pass it to. Shot clock winding down. 3 seconds on it. Arison takes the long 3, and that one just about in. Bounces off the rim. Harrison takes that one away from Jacobson. Nice play by Red River. 2:30 to go in the first. Harrison over to Robson. Back out front. Rough Riders trail by 14, but they are holding their own. They're not letting this thing get out of hand. Schreiner trying to find Rustabaki, broken up by Rotunda. Jacobson over to Rotunda. Out to Dietz, and that one goes off the bottom of the hoop. Rustabaki took a hard fall there. And that will be a foul on Rustabaki. That's her second foul of the night. Dietz to Rotunda. Rotunda over to Dietz for 2. That one off the rim. Robson in the paint finds Rustabaki. Great defense from Shanley. Erie takes the ball away. Opportunity for the Deacons. Jacobson wants to take the shot. Gives it out to Erie. Jacobson at the top of the key has Rotunda, who takes the 3, and it's true. Rotunda hesitated, but she trusted her shot, and it worked. 30-13 the score. 1:20 remaining in the first. Red River could use some late points here to carry momentum into the second half. 3 from Arison, bounces off the rim. Rustabaki keeps it in bounds, but then Rotunda jumps up and takes it away. Jacobson now. That shot won't go in, but she will go to the line. Foul will be on Bohm, it appears.
Falls on number 5, Kendra Ball. That's her second. 4-15 foul. Shoot 2, Sarah Jacobson.
Jacobson makes the first. 31-13 the lead. A minute to go in the first. And that one hops right out. Jacobson 1 of 2, and she just about takes that one away. But it bounces off her hands and out of bounds. Good hustle from Jacobson there. Chemnitz now to Robson. Back to Chemnitz. To Bohm. And that one taken away by Lauren Rotunda. Lauren Rotunda playing great defense for the Deacons. Jacobson now drives forward. There'll be Rough Rider ball, however. There'll be a travel against Jacobson, it appears. And now Grand Forks trying to put up some points here before the end of the first half. Schreiner and Arison throwing that one around. Red River trying to find someone open. Arison carries forward, back to Schreiner. Back over to Arison. Arison goes up. That one just off mark. And now a huge opportunity for the Deacons. Rotunda puts it in. That 1 for 2, so 33-13 the lead. Arison carries forward, puts it up, taken away by Dietz. Great defense from the Deacons. Erie lobs that one up, and that'll end the first half. Very dominant display from the Deacons. Well, the Deacons took the early lead, but we saw Red River fight back, put up a couple of big plays. You know, they didn't let it get out of hand. But in the last few minutes of that first half, they really started to let some points go up. What does Red River have to do in the second half to get back in this one?
As I've said plenty of times in this half, they've got to stop those turnovers. Already 9 turnovers in the half, and the Deacons capitalizing on 4 or 5 of those opportunities.
Very hard when you're going up against the 6'3" Emily Dietz and Lauren Rotunda, the All-State selection last year. Deacons play very good defense, and you see that as Red River only has 13 points thus far. Well, Shanley is in control. However, Red River has a shot at this. They just have really kind of let it get out of hand in these last few minutes here. We will be back for coverage of the second half in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. You're watching girls high school basketball on Shanley TV. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to North Dakota Girls High School basketball action right here on Shanley TV. We have a good one going on right now between the Deacons and the Rough Riders. Shanley leads 33-13. It was a tough first half for Grand Forks Red River as they weren't able to do too much on offense or defense. They were able to keep the blowout at bay, however, and they're still fighting back in this one. But Jared, tell us, what do the Rough Riders have to do to climb back and take away this lead that Shanley has built?
Well, they've done pretty good passing so far, but they've been taking way too many threes to be successful in a big game like this. They're going to have to trust their passing and get some passes inside the paint for those 2 points.
On the other side of things, what do the Deacons have to do to just maintain this lead they've built?
Well, they just got to play consistent like they always have. Sarah Jacobson already putting up 13 points today, along with Annie Swenson, who's already got 6 points off of those 2 3-pointers.
The Deacons, as we mentioned earlier, have 45 straight victories right now. They are going for 46 here as we are about ready to start the second half. The Rough Riders carry now as we start this second half. It's Arison. And that one taken away by Ellen Erie. Not the start Grand Forks needed. Jacobson with it now. Over to Rotunda. Rotunda to Erie. Erie for 3. Just off the iron. Hillebrand with it. She's got Robson. Some more of that passing from Red River. See if they can do anything with it. Hillebrand out front to Arison. Arison carries now. Over to Chemnitz, and Chemnitz gets 2. That's exactly what Red River needs to do. Settle for those 2-point shots. Jacobson now over to Rotunda. A towering pass Rotunda's barely able to grab. And now that one's taken away by Arison. Arison over to Hillebrand. Hillebrand now looking. She's got Robson, but sends that one over her head. Red River regains control as they set up now. Arison with it. Over to Hillebrand. Hillebrand back to Arison. Inside to Rustabaki, but that's broken up by Lauren Rotunda. Some more defense from Rotunda. Jacobson for 2. That one just off the iron. Erie with it. Out to Swenson. Swenson has that one just bounce off. That one taken away by Robson. Good opportunity for Red River here. Robson driving forward. And it looks like Swenson will draw the foul there.
Fouls on number 23, Swenson, that's her 3rd.
That'll be Swenson's 3rd foul of the night. Robson now. Puts the first shot just short. Robson again. Misses the first one, hits the second. Jacobson with it. Tight coverage from Hillebrand. Jacobson still drawing that double team. Swenson now over to Erie. Erie back to Jacobson. And that's going to be a foul. And that'll be on 15, Lexi Robson. Jacobson gives that one to Dietz. Over to Swenson and back to Jacobson. Jacobson, that one snagged by Rotunda. She puts it up. And that'll be 2 and 1 for the Deacons. Good number of fouls in the first half, and that is still true in the second. Rotunda shooting now for the Deacons. And that one goes just off the rim. Deacons maintain possession, and Jacobson now gives that one to Erie. Erie for 3. That one just off the back of the net. Hillebrand carries now. Over to Chemnitz. Chemnitz to Arison. Arison drives forward. Hillebrand for 3. That one off mark. Hillebrand taking a lot of threes tonight. Deacons now trying to set something up. Jacobson has blanket coverage on her. Gets that one off the Rotunda. Dietz now and one for the Deacons.
Nice awareness by Rotunda to see Dietz there and give an excellent pass to her.
So Dietz now for the free throw. These fouls, as we said, there were a decent amount in that first half, but Red River has really come out playing physical. You want that physicality, but you don't want to draw fouls like they have been. Dietz drills the free throw, and the Deacons lead 38-16 with 15:30 to go in this one. Robson over to Rustabaki. Rustabaki to Arison. Chemnitz now to Robson. Robson drives inside, puts that one up just short. Red River does a good job maintaining possession. Robson for three. That one looked like it was going in, but just bounces out. Another three from Arison, and that one bounces out as well. Tough break for Red River. Rotunda now drives forward, sends that one to Jacobson, who gets it to Swenson. Rotunda to Dietz, back to Swenson for three. And that one just bounces out. Annie Swenson's so dangerous on those three-point shots. Erie now to Jacobson. Jacobson for two. Gets it. 40-16 the lead, and Red River is going to have to take a timeout.
Some good perimeter passing on the last possession by Red River to get those two good three-pointer looks, but unfortunate that none of them dropped.
Well, as we said at the break, Red River really has to cut down on the amount of threes they take. They pass very well, but they're just going to have to try to drive inside. We've seen a little bit more of that, but not enough to put up any serious points. The lead is 24 for Shanley. They have seen some good offensive production here in the second half. Real good coverage from Red River, however. Sarah Jacobson has really been under pressure all night, and that is still true in this second half. They're using double teams, but even in single coverage, they're still doing a good job driving forward. You got to play with physicality when playing a team like the Deacons, but unfortunately that physicality has really resulted in more fouls than it has turnovers. .41 remaining in this one. It's Rustabaki with it, over to Arison, to Robson. Robson had Chemnitz open in the post. Arison with it, to Hillebrand, back to Arison. Arison drives forward. And that is going to be a foul on Annie Swenson. That is her fourth of the night, and she will now sub out for Sierra Berg. Arison now inbounding. Sends that one up to the top of the key. It was Rustabaki there. Rustabaki with the give to Hillebrand. Back to Arison. Arison over to Robson. Back to Arison. Good D from the Deacons here. Robson gets that one to Hillebrand. Over to Chemnitz. Lots of passing, but no shots have been taken. And that is going to draw a foul. Some very physical play there from the Deacons. That's going to be on number 2, Sierra Berg. That's her second foul of the night. Arison will inbound again. Has Rustabaki, puts it up for 2, and she gets it. 40-18 now, with 14 minutes to go in this one. Erie has it. Tight coverage from Robson. And down goes Rustabaki there. Coach Jacobson wants to know what that foul is, and it's going to be on Sierra Berg. Rustabaki hit the ground there pretty hard. So it's Red River ball now. Harrison gives that one to Chemnitz. Chemnitz for 2. That one bounces just out of the basket, but now it's taken away by Hillebrand. Hillebrand to Robson for 3. Just off the back of the iron, but a great rebound from Harrison, and there's 2. Suddenly a little life in this Red River team. Jacobson carries now. Look at that 3 from Robson. It goes off the back of the iron, but great rebound there from Harrison. So the Deacons have the ball now. It's Erie with it. Erie to Rotunda. Back to Erie. She had a look. Doesn't take the shot, however. Now Jacobson with it. Drives forward. Good defense from Hillebrand. Rotunda now for 2. Off the net, but now it's Dietz. There's a foul. Foul's on Harrison. That is her second. Just went up and slapped the arm of Dietz there. Very clear. Dietz nails that one. Dietz now looking to make her 3rd free throw the second half. And that one bounces just off the rim. So it's 41-20 now for the Deacons. Robson gives it to Harrison. Harrison now back to Robson. Red River, more of this passing. They pass well, but they can't generate opportunities, and you'll see that one's taken away. And Harrison almost made a big play on the ball, but it goes out of bounds.
Good read by Hannah Harrison, almost getting that turnover.
Very heads-up play there. But once again, a lot of passing from Red River, and they just can't find any opportunities to take shots, and that's resulting in a lot of turnovers. Erie now with it for the Deacons. Over to Rotunda. To Jacobson. Dietz puts it up. That one's in. Dietz is having a heck of a second half here for Shanley. Harrison to Bohm. Back to Harrison. That one's taken away. Jacobson up to Erie. Erie with the layup, and it's in. 2 points for the Deacons, and the lead is 25 now. Robson. Out to Harrison. Out to Robson on the perimeter. To Bohm inside. Back out to Harrison for 3. And it's in! 45-23 now with 11:35 left in this game. Clear shot for Erie. And that one just bounces off. Opportunity for Robson here, but Jacobson is closing in fast. Robson puts it up for 2. Great effort from Jacobson, but Robson is able to stay calm and make the shot. So now the Deacons, surrendering 5 points in a very short amount of time, looking to regroup here and get this game back to the pace they like it at. Jacobson now for 2, just off. And that'll be Red River ball, as that one goes out of bounds. And now timeout taken by the Deacons after a nice rush there by Red River. 11 minutes to go in this one. The deficit is 20 for Grand Forks. It's certainly not impossible, but it's going to take a big effort here from the Rough Riders. We've seen some good things out of them in the last few minutes, and what do they have to continue to do now to keep putting up points?
Well, I mean, they've penetrated the paint pretty well, and they've been able to put up some 2 points here. They haven't taken as many threes, which is nice to see for them to just settle for those 2s.
Rough Riders had a problem with turnovers in the first half, but now we're starting to see some takeaways, and that is really generating a lot of opportunities. Seen a couple of rushes here that have paid off for Grand Forks. They played pretty stout defense. The Deacons put up 86 points in their last game, and they only have 45 right now. Harrison to Bohm. Bohm to Dvorak. Back to Harrison. Harrison drives forward. Dietz takes it away. Hannah Harrison had an opportunity, just lost control of the ball, and Emily Dietz is in perfect position. It's Rotunda now for the Deacons. Gives it to Dietz inside. To Erie, back over to Rotunda. Now to Jacobson. She's got a clear shot, and it's in for 3. Sarah Jacobson off the assist from Lauren Rotunda. And those two are a dynamic duo for Shanley. Harrison now at the top of the key. Red River trying to set up. Dvorak had a shot quickly taken away by Erie. And now it looks like there's going to be a foul on the Deacons. Take a look at that replay. Sarah Jacobson, perfect position, wide open. And it's not often you see teams leaving Sarah Jacobson that open. Hannah Arison to inbound now. Rustabaki comes back in for the Riders. Arison sends that one over to Schreiner, whose 3 goes just off the rim. Opportunity now for the Deacons. Jacobson gives that one to Erie. Erie thinks about the shot. Ball back in the hands of Jacobson. Now over to Erie once again. Rotunda to Jacobson. Jacobson drives forward. Great defense, but that one goes off a Red River player. Heads up play there by Jacobson. She's right on the line, doesn't really have a shot, so she throws the ball into a Red River player and it bounces out. Very smart play there from the senior. Dietz had a great opportunity there. Just missed, but she was fouled and she will go to the free throw line again. Red River having trouble defending the 6'3" Emily Dietz, and that is causing a lot of fouls. Dietz misses that first one. But she makes the second. 49-25 now in favor of Shanley, and Red River really has to do something special now. Arison with it over to Dvorak. Dvorak back to Arison. Schreiner with it. Red River being patient, but they really have to take whatever they can get. Bohm throws that one up. She's fouled, however, and they will not go to the line. Arison will inbound that one. Foul was on Berg. And now Sam Day will check in for the Deacons as Berg goes out. Arison with it. Gives it to Schreiner. Schreiner on the perimeter over to Dvorak. Out to Arison. Arison with a nice move. Red River trying to find an open shot. Bohm with it to Rustabaki. Rustabaki for 2. That one sails just over. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be Red River ball. Arison gives to Dvorak. Back to Arison for 3. Oh, that one just about in. Rotunda grabs the rebound, feeds to Jacobson. Jacobson backs off now, letting things set up. Gives it to Day. Day inside to Dietz. Dietz looking, fires. That one just off mark, but right there is Rotunda who puts it up for 2. Arison with it to Dvorak. Schreiner over to Dvorak. Or that's Arison, rather. Arison back out to Dvorak. See what the call is here. And that will be a foul against Sarah Jacobson. And now Kylie Dvorak will shoot the bonus. Chemnitz and Robson check in now for Red River. 51-25 the lead for Shanley. 8:32 remaining in this one. Dvorak puts that one up and in. Dvorak trying again. And she's got that one. Coming in for the Rough Riders now, Allison Hillebrand. Erie with it now. Rotunda carries inside over to Dietz. Dietz puts it up and in. What a half Emily Dietz is having. Schreiner to Robson. Over to Dvorak. Or Hillebrand, rather. And now Rustabaki will take it for Red River. He gives to Robson. 8 minutes to go. Robson over to Schreiner. Had a look at the three. Schreiner inside to Chemnitz. That one broken up by Day. Good defensive play from Sam Day. And now real good defense there from Red River, but Ellen Erie is able to keep that one in the hands of the Deacons. And we're seeing some full court press now from Red River. Down big late in this one. Rotunda for two, and she drills it. Erie on the assist. 55-27 the lead. Schreiner to Robson. For three, it's Hillebrand. Hillebrand tries to make the play on Jacobson. Jacobson, long pass to Dietz, who puts it up for two. All of a sudden, we're looking at a bit of a shootout here. Schreiner on the perimeter over to Robson. To Hillebrand for another three. That one just off. Hillebrand has taken a lot of threes, and she's made a few. Great turnover there, but then it goes into the hands of Emily Dietz. Jacobson drives forward to Rotunda, who throws it up there. And that'll be a foul. Looks to be against Rustabaki.
You know, Emily Dietz and Lauren Rotunda have had great halves this time, and it's really hard to guard either of them in the paint without fouling them.
Well, as we mentioned, the Rough Riders have trouble against that height. They have got their tallest person at 5'10". The Deacons, meanwhile, have three different people at 6 foot, and Emily Dietz at 6'3". 6:47 to go in this one. Rotunda missed the first free throw. But Rotunda hits the second, 58-30 now. And, you know, Jared, I really think that has been the story of this game. It's been a height difference that I think has really given Shanley this big edge that has put them up by so much. You look at the defensive advantage it gives them and the advantage it gives them in the paint, being able to throw shots up there. It really has just been the difference maker for Shanley.
Yes, it has been. The Rough Riders really not being able to get into the paint at all this game, and that's what's really been killing them.
6:30 to go now. Hillebrand for three again. That one very close. Bohm snags the rebound, and there's a foul. Bohm's going to go to the line here.
Fouls number 32, Emily Dietz, that's her second. One to the line to shoot two, Kendra Bohm.
Fouls on Dietz, her second. Bohm hits it, 31. Oh, and that one looked like it was going in, but bounced right out. 58-31 now the lead for Shanley. Oh, that one goes off the face of Hannah Arison. She took a shot there. Hillebrand, meanwhile, for three, and that one bounces just out. Arison slow to get up there.
Wow, it looked like that ball was going to get tipped. She thought it was going to get tipped, but it just came in and hit her right in the face.
Well, good to see that she is staying in this one. Very, very tough play there from Arison. So that one out to Hillebrand on the perimeter to Arison for three, and she drills it. Well, that's got to make it feel a little better for Hannah Arison there. She gets right up, and she just drills that three. The Deacons have it now, and it's out to Jacobson. Jacobson to Rotunda. That one goes off the hands of Rotunda and out of bounds. Looked like it was tipped there by a Red River player. Coach Ripplinger not too happy about that. Nonetheless, the Deacons have the ball now, and it's Erie for three. That one just bounces out. Ellen Erie has had a lot of close calls on those threes. Hillebrand now. That one sails over, but it's Bohm on the rebound. She puts it up, and it's in! 58-36 the score. 5:23 to go. Jacobson draws the double team again. For three, and she drills it. Sarah Jacobson. 61-36 the lead with 5 minutes left. Bohm with it, out to Hillebrand, to Arison. And a travel will be called against Red River. Take a look at this replay. Jacobson has two people on her, and she just drills that three. Some great play from Sarah Jacobson tonight. Dietz for two. That one bounces right out, but she puts it up again. That time it goes in. 63-36 now.
Some good persistence by Emily Dietz, not to give up on that first opportunity and just to put it back up and in.
Red River going to take a timeout here. They are down 27 points. 4:51 remaining in this one. And at this point, it's really going to take a miracle for Red River to pull it off.
Yes, it is.
They've gotten some good offensive production here in this second half, but they just have really kind of loosened on defense, which I don't think we were expecting after a solid first half of D. But the Deacons are relentless, and they can attack you anywhere. We've seen them do it with Emily Dietz in the paint, Sarah Jacobson and Ellen Erie on the perimeter. They're a well-rounded team, and right now we are seeing why they are the two-time defending state champions.
Well, I think the Rough Riders are just trying to get a little bit risky here, and we're really trying to just cause some turnovers to try and get back in this game. It hasn't really paid off for them, though. That's why the Deacons have been putting up big points this half.
Well, you got to take risks when you're down this big. You never want to give up on a game, and you got to respect what Red River is doing here. The number of threes they're taking, the full court press they're playing, it's gutsy basketball, and you got to respect it. Taking it now for the Rough Riders will be Chemnitz. She gives to Arison. Arison to Robson. Back out front to Arison. Gives it to Bohm. Hillebrand for three. That one bounces out. Good rebound from Robson. Robson goes down. Hillebrand is there to recover the ball. Arison now. Over to Robson. Back out to Arison. Arison has Chemnitz, but that one goes off the bottom of the net. She will draw the foul, however. Fouls on 32, Emily Dietz. And it'll be Chemnitz shooting two. Hits the first one. 4:26 remaining now. Chemnitz again. This time it doesn't go in, but Arison's there for the rebound. Hillebrand now with it. Back out to Arison. That one goes off the hand of a Deacon, and it will remain Red River ball. Robson with it. Over to Arison. Arison thought about the long three there. Instead, she sends it over to Hillebrand, whose pass is off target. Chemnitz can't get there in time. Lauren Rotunda with it. Gives to Jacobson. Back over to Rotunda. Now to Day. Inside the Rotunda. Puts it up. Two for Lauren Rotunda. 65-37 now. 4 minutes to go. Arison to Hillebrand. Gonna try three again. That one just off the basket. Hillebrand has attempted a lot of threes tonight, and at this stage in the game, you really can't blame her, just trying to get any points he can. Dietz with it inside, puts it up. That'll be Red River ball, however. I believe that was a travel on the Deacons. Not sure on that one.
Sarah Bird back in the lineup for the Deacons.
Chemnitz gives to Arison. 3:30 left. Over to Robson. Back to Arison, inside to Bohm. And the foul there. That's going to be on 22 Sam Day. Her first of the night. And Bohm is going to shoot 2. Bohm hits the first one. Now coming in for the Rough Riders, number 20, Sarah Lancaster, and number 30, Maggie Steffen. And number 3, Madeline Johnson. Annie Swenson back in for the Deacons as Sarah Jacobson goes out. Bohm doesn't make the second one. That'll probably be it for Sarah Jacobson tonight. She has put together a great show, as usual. Good display of passing from the Deacons. Swenson thinking about the 3 there. Instead gives to Day. Day over to her sister. Inside to Berg. Berg snatches that one and puts it up for 2. The Day sisters put up some nice passing, and Berg is able to snatch a good pass on the inside and get 2. And Bohm answers with 2 of her own. 67-40 with 2:45 to go. Swenson over to Berg. Inside looking for Rotunda. Good defense there from Red River. Johnson looking for Bohm. Swenson breaks it up. Berg has it, and now Rotunda is breaking away with that one. Lays it up for 2. 69-40 the score now. 2:25 remaining. In for the Deacons now, number 20, Lily Rivard. Dvorak. Outside to Steffen. Back to Dvorak. Dvorak takes it. That one off target, goes off the backboard. Sam Day over to Drew Day. Drew Day back to Sam. Rivard with it. That one looking for Day, broken up by Maggie Steffen. Good defense there. 2 minutes to go. Vetter puts it up, and it's in. 2 for Julia Vetter. 71-40 now. Steffen to Johnson. For 3, that one is just off target for Lancaster. Deacons have possession now. Vetter over to Rivard. Back to Vetter. Rivard over to Sam Day, to Drew Day. Inside to Vetter. Deacons with some good passing. Rivard puts it up there, but that's off the back of the iron. And now it's Steffen with it. Steffen looking for Johnson, and Rivard takes it, puts up the layup. Good defense from Maggie Steffen, interrupts that shot. But Rivard will go to the line, as it looks like Steffen fouled her there. Rivard to attempt the free throw. That one's good. 72-40 now. Coming in for the Rough Riders, Melland, Seaver, and Hedelveld. Both these teams looking to get a couple of their younger people some experience. Vard can't make the last free throw, and so now it'll be Rough Rider ball. Johnson with it now. Riders passing it around out there, trying to find an open spot to shoot. And Day gets to that one off an errant pass. Rivard just pass was a little in front of her, and now that one goes out of bounds. Well, 72-40 now with just 45 seconds remaining, and it looks like the Deacons are going to come away with their 46th straight victory. Really an incredible feat here for Shanley. Johnson for three. That one just off the back. Good defense there from Lily Rivard as she takes that one away. It's Day now with it. Sam Day over to Drew Day. Deacons just passing this one around. Under 10 seconds remaining now. Looks like they're just going to run the clock out. 3, 2, and 1. That will do it. Your final from McCormick Gymnasium. Deacons 72, Red River 40. Well, the Deacons were really in control for most of this one. I think, Jared, one of the big things we saw, we mentioned it earlier, was the height that the Deacons had over Red River. It really just paid dividends in defense and offense.
Yes, it really has. Being able to execute in the paint and not letting Rough Riders get inside the paint for those 2 points.
Well, the Deacons move to 3-0 on the season and extend their winning streak to 46. Meanwhile, Red River drops to 2-1. As we said, your final here from McCormick Gymnasium, Deacons 72, Rough Riders 40. For Jared Fowler and our entire crew, I'm Jed Thomas. We'd like to thank you for watching, and to watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV. Thank you very much for watching.